Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to another edition of Think Different Television. All right, we are now on rotations. We've done translations, we've done reflections, and now we're on rotations. This one's a little bit more challenging. That's why we leave that for the next to last one. So, drawing rotations. We're going to rotate around a point, going around in circles, and it can go in two directions, clockwise or counterclockwise. So let's see which one we're going to do. The important thing is the transformation called a rotation turns a figure through a specific angle about a fixed point called the center of rotation. And we're going to do example 1. Doing this crazy little picture right there. So check it out. Boop, here are my notes. So rotation is a turn of a shape. I like to say that a little bit better. Around a fixed point called the center of rotation. So it's going to turn it in circles. And you're going to get a question like this, which might look confusing at first, but don't worry, we got to parse it out and see what's going on. So, triangle ABC has vertices A, B, and C at those points. Okay. Draw the image. Okay, that's the final picture after we rotate it 90 degrees counterclockwise about the origin. Okay, let's talk about that last part once we got our picture set, all right? So if you have graph paper, that is great. If not, just approximate, mate. So A is 2, 1. Plot these points with me. B is 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And C is 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Make sure you put the letter and the point. So you got connect the dots. La, 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 la. There you go. So there is our picture right there. What are we going to do? Well, we're going to rotate this around the origin. The origin is right there at 0, 0. So this is going to rotate. So not only are you going to rotate the shape, but you're also going to rotate its position. So it's going to go from here to upside down. I can't bend my wrist that way all the way around. So if I were just a sketch, it would kind of look like this, and then look upside down, and then look this way, like that. It would be congruent. So it'd go. So not only would it rotate around the origin, it also rotate itself like that. So that's what it should look like. I'm just sketching those. I'm going to erase those in a second. So 90 degrees. So if you had a circle, half a circle is 180. A quarter of a circle is 90, right? Because that's 90 degrees. So 90 is a quarter of a circle. So if I'm going a quarter of a circle, like if this is a circle here, you're going a quarter of the circle, which means you're just going to a new quadrant. So 180 degrees would be all the way to quadrant 3 down here. So that, see that? It's a half circle. So a quarter circle would be here, or a quarter circle would be here. So this would be 90 degrees to here, or 90 degrees to here. Okay, now we have counterclockwise. What the hell is that? Well, we got a clock, right? Draw this. So we got 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rock. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, like that. So clockwise would be rotating this way with the numbers. So this is clockwise. Draw this for your reference. This is clockwise this way. Counterclockwise would be against the numbers. So that's this way. This is counterclockwise. So I always think about a clock. So clockwise is like to the right, and then counterclockwise is to the left, like that. So it's like this way. So we're doing counterclockwise, so we're going this way. So we're going against the numbers. So we're going this way. So if it's 90 degrees, I'm going a quarter of a circle to the left, because that is the way we're turning counterclockwise. So we're going to go here. Okay? We're going to go here. So how do you make it look like this? So it's going to look like this. So now I know where it is. So it's not going to be this picture or this picture. It's going to be this picture here. Okay. So this is what we do. There's a little rule. So when rotating 90 degrees counterclockwise or clockwise, we're going to do both. about the origin okay, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to take x and y, and you're going to flip them. So you're going to flip the coordinates. So you're going to change. So y is going to be x, is going to be y. You're going to go whoop, like that. Whoop, like that. So you're going to flip the coordinates. Okay? So that's the first step. Boom. Second step is determine. Told you this is a little more challenging. You really have to think. So determine which quadrant the image lies to determine positives and negatives. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Copy that down. All right, doing a good job. So, okay. So we've established that 90 degrees is a quarter circle turn, and counterclockwise is to the left. So I'm going here. If I was going clockwise, I go here. So I'm going to this quadrant. So I know that this is quadrant 1. This is positive x, positive y. This is negative x, positive y in quadrant 2. So negative x, positive y. This is good notes to have, good reference. So this is quadrant 3. This is negative x and negative y. Negative, negative. And then quadrant 4 is positive x and negative y. You just know that just by looking at the coordinate plane, right? So, here we go. Finally, let's do A prime after all that ish. Damn. Okay. So A prime. So A, I'm going to do a little box down here to help myself. A is 2, 1, right? So A prime, first step, what do? Flip the coordinates. So 1, 2. Second step, determine which quadrant the image lies to determine positive or negative. Okay, the image is in quadrant 2. What do I know about quadrant 2? It has negative x, positive y. Negative x, positive y. So the answer for A prime is negative x, positive y, negative 1, 2. So negative 1, 2. Bam, let's erase this. Now we're going to get the actual image in here. So negative 1, positive 2. This is A prime. Negative 1, positive 2. Cool. All right, so now we got to do B right here. So B, original B is 3, 4. Got it. B prime now. First step, what do? Yeah, flip the coordinates like that and determine what quadrant we're in. We're still in quadrant 2. The whole thing is in quadrant 2. And so quadrant 2 has a negative x, positive y. So it's going to be negative 4, positive 3. Ding, 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 ding. So negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Bam. B prime. Image, negative 4, 3. Got it. Okay. Last but not least, we got C, which was 5er, 1er. So that was C. C prime is going to be what? See if you can do it. Yeah. Negative 1, 5. Because you flip the coordinates and you have a negative for the x and positive for the y. Why? Because we're in this quadrant. Quadrant 2. So negative 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is C prime, which is negative 1, 5. Connect the dots. La, 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 la. Look what you got. See, it rotated. Whoop! It rotated not only the shape, but it rotated around the origin. So it rotated twice, and that kind of looked like my picture, right? And it's congruent. Yeah, got it. Cool. All right, so we got that. Good work. Next video, we're going to pick up with some more examples now that you got the explanation down. Good work, everybody.